Nathalie, where are you? What are you doing now? Sis, it's been a while. I'm at work right now. Actually, it's my break time. What's up? Speaking of which, we've both been busy. It's been about a year since we last contacted each other. How are you, sis?
You know, now is not the time for chit-chat.
Huh?
You secretly got married without telling me, Dad or Mom?
Me? Married?
Yes, when did you exactly get married? You never told us. Was it someone you really didn't want to introduce? It's fine if you didn't have a wedding ceremony, but at least you could have consulted the family before the marriage.
Huh? I'm not married.
What do you mean? Did you get married and divorced immediately? And now you are a single mother?
No. I haven't gotten married or divorced, and I haven't had any children.
Don't lie. Then why is your child in my house?
My child?
Leaving the child for a month? What were you thinking? If it were a week, it would be understandable, but a month is too long. I'm not your babysitter. Come pick up your child now.
Wait, calm down, sis.
How can I calm down? And it's a newborn baby, you know. I don't know if it's because of work or something else, but even though I'm a housewife, I have various things to do. If the baby can't meet the mother for a month, isn't it tough for the child?
I'm sorry. I really don't understand what's going on.
Wait, are you saying you don't remember leaving a child with us?
I have no memory of leaving a child. Besides, I don't have any children, so there's no way I could leave one. I also want to get married, but I haven't had the chance, and I don't even have a boyfriend. So it's impossible for me to have a child.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm the one who wants to know. Even if you tell me not to suddenly leave a child, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I'm telling you the truth. I am taking care of your child. If it's not your child, then whose child is this?
Wait, who left the child with you in the first place?
While I was away, my husband accepted the child from a woman. A woman claiming to be your friend suddenly came, saying, Nathalie asked me to take care of her child, but I have urgent matters and can't care for it. I hope her sister's family can take care of it. According to my husband, that's what she said before leaving the baby with my husband.
Huh? What's going on? Then he just accepted the baby? He should know that I don't have children. Isn't it strange that he agreed to take care of the baby so easily?
Well, it seems even my husband was surprised, and he tried to confirm with you, but the woman said you were facing some circumstances, and she said not to ask anything and just take care of it. If it was your child, it would be like a niece to my husband. In the end, it seems we couldn't refuse and ended up taking care of the baby.
Seriously?
I was really shocked. When I came back home, my husband was suddenly holding the baby.
I see.
Well, since we accepted the baby, I had no choice but to look after it. I hurriedly ran to buy milk, clothes, and diapers. I did my best to take care of the baby. I thought that surely, if I keep the baby for a week, you would contact me at some point. Yet you haven't made a single phone call. Finally, I got fed up and sent a message to you today.
I see. That woman claiming to be a friend seems suspicious. She probably left her child with you and your husband.
It seems likely. However, we have no idea about her true identity. Both I and my husband are troubled. According to my husband, she left the child and quickly left. He couldn't ask for her name, and he doesn't remember her face. Among your friends, is there one who recently gave birth? We need to find the real mother quickly and return the child. I'm almost at the limit, you know. Lately, the baby has been crying at night a lot, and I'm sleep deprived.
So far, I don't have any friends who come to mind, but I'll check a bit.
Thank you, Nathalie. I'm counting on you.
Hey, Billy. It's Nathalie. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is this a good time?
What, Nathalie?
Why are you so surprised?
Nothing. I was just surprised because it was so sudden. So, what's up?
My sister messaged me just now.
From Mackenzie?
Yeah, about the child.
Oh, about that. Did she tell you to come and pick up the baby?
That's right. She got mad at me for leaving the kid for a month.
I'm sorry my wife said those terrible things. Don't worry about it, Nathalie.
What?
Because you have your own reasons. You can't raise a child anymore, right? We'll take full responsibility for you. You don't have to worry.
No. That child is not my child.
What? But your friend said it was your child.
That friend was lying, because I'm not married and I didn't have a child.
What? Then whose child is that in our house now?
Oh, Billy, I'd like to know that too. Can you tell me who brought the child? I will have to ask her what she was thinking.
I'm sorry, Nathalie. I don't remember exactly either.
Do you remember any facial features? Was she tall? Did she have longer hair?
Well, I didn't really pay attention to those details. After all, it seems that she has some urgent matters to attend to. She quickly left, leaving the child to me. Actually, I should have confirmed with you that time, but I thought maybe you were in a situation where you can't raise your own child. Maybe you were in a desperate situation and couldn't contact you easily. But if you have settled down, I thought you would contact us in some way. But before I knew it, a month had passed without us reaching out. It's just all my fault. It ended up causing you trouble, and I'm truly sorry for that.
No, you just believed that the baby was my child. You don't have to blame yourself.
Yeah.
Then from now on, why don't we all work together to find the real mother?
What?
Because we don't even know whose child it is. We can't just raise the baby like this.
But how are we going to find her?
For now, I'll contact all the friends I can think of. If we still can't find her, we'll report it to the police.
The police?
Yeah, we can't just leave a child in your care like this.
No, let's not just go to the police.
What? Why not?
Actually, when I took the kid from your friend, I felt like it was destiny.
Destiny?
We have been married for almost 10 years, but we haven't been blessed with a child. I love my life right now, just the two of us. But the truth is, I always wanted to have a child. But Mackenzie seems to have given up on it, because she's too old. I was getting impatient inside. I thought that maybe I'd never be a father.
I didn't know that.
Then, when the child came to us, and we started taking care of the child, I was convinced that I could be a father, even if it wasn't my own child.
Are you saying?
Of course. If we can find our real parents, I'm sure that would be great. But if we can't find them, then Mackenzie and I will be responsible for the baby. I intend to raise this child.
I see. I wonder what my sister thinks about it.
Mackenzie?
Yes, you are usually busy working. After all, it's my sister who mainly takes care of the baby, right?
That's true, but...
It's not her child, and they are not even blood related. We don't even know whose child it is, and I don't think it's easy to do. In fact, she was lamenting that the child was crying so much at night, that she was having trouble sleeping.
Don't worry, she will get used to the lack of sleep.
What?
After all, mothers in the world have been raising children splendidly, even while sleep deprived. Sooner or later, when the child gets older, she will be able to sleep. She just has to work a little harder.
What? No, not being able to sleep is tough, isn't it? And if it's your own child, maybe you can tolerate a little sleep deprivation. But in my sister's case, it's not her own child.
If that's the case, I'll convince her. I'm sure she'll understand. She is a housewife, so she has time on her hands. I'm sure she'll become more aware of her role as a mother.
No, I'm not talking about motherhood. I'm saying the baby is not my sister's own baby.
Would it be more correct to say that she's awakening to her motherhood? Even if it's not your own child, if you're with a cute baby, you'll naturally feel affection for it. Besides, she used to be a nursery school teacher, right? She's used to dealing with children, so she can easily raise a child on her own.
But I think there's a difference between work and actually raising a kid.
Besides, I'm not going to let her raise a child by herself. I'll take care of the kid on my days off too. I'm going to help my wife to raise the child.
Really?
Anyway, you're busy with your work, right? You don't have to worry about it anymore. Just leave the child to us.
I see. Hey, sis.
Nathalie, did you find out anything about the mother?
I'm sorry, not yet. I've tried contacting my friends. None of them have had babies recently. From friends who are already married and raising children, they laughed at me and said there was no way they would suddenly leave their child with a friend's sister and her husband.
Well, that's true.
Who would do such a thing?
I guess I'll have to report it to the police now.
Well, Billy told me not to tell the police.
What? Did you talk to Billy?
Yeah, I messaged him the other day. I wanted to check again to ask some questions about that friend, but he said he doesn't remember any details.
I knew it.
He wants to raise the child as his own. That's why he doesn't want us to tell the police.
What?
What? You haven't talked about it? He wants to continue to raise the child. He said he's going to convince you.
Are you kidding me? Is he trying to force me to take care of that child?
I guess so. He seems to be planning to raise the child together with you.
That's a lie. When that lady came to our home, for some reason he was home alone. Billy has been drinking a lot these days and doesn't come home until late at night. And even on weekends, he's away on business trips or for work. He's hardly at home. He's never taken care of the child himself. How can he say that raise the child together?
I see. The story seems inconsistent.
I'm sure he's just trying to look cool in front of you. I'm going to have to call the police and have them take the baby away.
Hey sis, don't you think something's wrong?
What? What is?
The woman who brought the child. I don't think she's really my friend. If she came to my sister's house, maybe she's an acquaintance of either you or Billy. I don't think she's related to me.
Oh, I see. Does that mean Billy is lying?
I'm going to look into it. Will you help me, sis?
Yeah, of course.
Natalie. Oh, please, answer the phone.
Hey, sorry for the late reply.
Do you know where is Mackenzie? Left the house. She said she had to go out on an errand. She left the child with me in the morning and never came home. I tried calling her, but she wouldn't return my calls. She doesn't read my messages. After a while, she replied, "I'm not going back home anymore." Natalie, do you know where she is? What the hell is she doing? Leaving.
Well, I think you know why.
What?
It's a child. She didn't give birth to the child herself. She was exhausted from taking care of the child all day.
Other housewives with children are managing to raise them on their own. There's no way she couldn't do it.
Even for a housewife, it's hard to raise a child alone like that.
So she just ran away? That's unacceptable. Even though it's someone else's child, it's natural to take care of them.
How could you say such things?
What do you mean?
You said you were a child, but in reality, you hardly come home, leaving everything to my sister. Isn't that right?
Well, it's because of my work, so it can't be helped, right? If I didn't work, Mackenzie and the child wouldn't have anything to eat.
Mackenzie knows whose child it is.
What? And what do you mean? Whose child is it? You said you couldn't find anything about the mother, right?
Acting like that won't work anymore. It's your child, isn't it? Saying that my friend came to leave her child here is a big lie. You just brought your own child back, right? The child.
What? How?
In the first place, it's strange for my friend to suddenly visit my sister's house. It's also too unnatural that you don't remember the face of that friend at all. What was more suspicious than anything else was you refused to report it to the police. You insisted that you are going to raise the child. I hired a PI to look into you, and then it turned out you have been cheating on my sister for the past 2 years.
What? You used a PI?
Of course. I got my sister's approval for it.
So she suspected me too?
Well, if a husband who used to come home on time starts coming home late every day, you'd suspect infidelity. You lied to my sister that you work late, and you repeatedly meet up with another woman. Eventually, she was pregnant with your child, but she's a part-time worker and 10 years younger than you. Although she safely gave birth, she lacks confidence in raising the child. She refused to be a mother, saying she still wanted to enjoy her life and be free. That's why you took the child home. But you couldn't tell my sister that the child was from your affair, so you pretended the child was mine and tried to convince my sister to raise the child.
You know everything?
You are a scumbag. Not only the cheating, but you also lied about the child born from the affair and made your wife raise the child.
I had no choice. Even though the baby was birthed from my affair, it's still my child. So if it's my child, it's not unnatural for my wife to raise it. Besides, Mackenzie used to be a nursery school teacher, so she must love kids. In fact, she should be grateful that she can raise her husband's child, even though she hasn't given birth herself. Do you get it?
I can't believe you. I'm telling you, Mackenzie is thinking of getting a divorce.
What? Divorce?
Well, of course. Did you think you could avoid divorce? Did you think she can stay married to a scum like you?
Seriously? I'm in trouble. I can't raise a child by myself. I have a job, you know? How am I supposed to take care of the child during the day?
Even if you say that, if the child is genuinely yours, you have to raise it responsibly. You can leave the child at daycare during the day.
I can't get in touch with her at all either. I don't know what to do. Just looking after the child alone for one day is overwhelming. It's too hard. I was about to panic. Without Mackenzie, I'll go crazy this time.
You have been pushing it on her for so long. Now you realize that?
I understand. I'll apologize to Mackenzie, so please, Nathalie, convince her, because I'm sure she'll listen to you.
I don't want to. No matter how much you apologize, I don't think it will change my sister's mind. It's all your own fault, so you'll have to take care of it yourself. Well then, I'll be a stranger to you soon. I'll block you now. Goodbye.
Oh no! Nathalie, please, don't abandon me. Oh no, my child is crying again. Please, help me.
Mackenzie and Billy divorced. My sister went back to my parents' house and Billy had to raise the child by himself. Now, with the help of his parents, he is now doing his best as a single father. However, he started part-time work in addition to his job to pay the alimony demanded by my sister and is reportedly exhausted every day. According to rumors, he is said to be earnestly dedicated to parenting, which brings relief to both me and my sister. On the other hand, my sister started working as a nursery school teacher again. Compared to when she was a full-time housewife, my sister seemed more lively. She says that if she meets a good man, she would like to get married again. While hoping that my sister will finally be connected with a wonderful man, I'm also considering starting to look for a partner soon.
Janet, I heard you gave birth yesterday. Bob told me.
That's right, Susan. I'm sorry it took me so long to call. My water broke before my due date. I rushed to the hospital, and the birth was a bit of a mess.
I don't mind that. I hear the baby is a girl.
Yes, a girl. She's a healthy girl, just like Bob.
Huh. How can you tell who she looks like? She's a newborn.
Well, she really does look like him. Please, come and see her sometime.
What? Who's going to see her?
Oh no. Susan, aren't you happy about the birth of your grandchild?
Because it's a girl, right?
What's wrong with our baby being a girl?
You're dumb, aren't you? Did you think I'd be unconditionally happy just because a grandchild was born?
No,
Janet, don't you have something to say to me?
What is there to say?
An apology. An apology.
Huh?
I'm sorry I gave birth to a girl. You should apologize to me, my husband and Bob.
Why should I apologize? Boy or girl, they're your grandchildren. They're important members of your family.
Family? Are you joking?
What?
I think you already know. The baby you've given birth to is our first grandchild. The first grandchild must be a boy.
I've never heard that before.
Listen, Janet. My family has been running a company for generations. The eldest son is supposed to take over. Bob is the eldest son. I need you, his wife, to give birth to a boy.
But in this day and age, there are many female presidents. I don't think the eldest son has to be the president.
Are you challenging your mother-in-law?
I'm not trying to.
Let me tell you clearly. You're an unfit wife if you can only give birth to a girl. When you're discharged from hospital, I want you to go back to your parents' house. Don't ever cross our household again.
Huh? Does that mean I should divorce Bob?
That's right.
No matter how much you want it, isn't that terrible?
Well, your most important role as a wife is to give birth to a boy. If you can't fulfill your duties as a wife, you'll have to divorce.
You're being too extreme.
Janet, look at reality. You'll be 40 soon. Maybe you think you can have a boy next time. Even if you start trying for a baby now, it's probably impossible to have a second child.
That doesn't mean...
Well, it's just after the birth. We can talk about divorce when you get out of the hospital.
Please, don't go ahead with the conversation on your own. I don't think even Bob would agree to this. He said he doesn't mind whether it's a boy or a girl, as long as they're born safe.
How can that be Bob's true feelings? He's a kind boy. He was just trying to be nice. I'm sure he really wanted a boy. He must be deeply disappointed that it was a girl who was born.
No, Bob isn't like that.
You don't know anything about Bob, do you?
Huh?
Bob has loved football since he was a kid. When he becomes a father, he dreams of playing football with his children. He once told me about it.
I see. But girls can play football too, right?
Don't come at me all the time. You really aren't very nice at all, are you?
Huh?
Actually, I've been looking for his next wife, anticipating this.
What?
The truth is, I was against you getting married to Bob. I wanted a younger, honest, and lovely wife for him. Bob married a woman 5 years older than him. Even so, since Bob insisted on marrying you, I allowed it. After all, an older wife is no good. She won't listen to her mother-in-law, and it's hard to get pregnant. And when she finally had a baby, it was a girl. I'm going to get rid of a cocky, useless wife like you. I'm going to find a girl who's younger than Bob and still capable of having children.
That's something you decided on your own, isn't it?
Well, I haven't told Bob yet. I'm sure he'll be happy. Bob would prefer a younger wife, of course.
I don't think so.
Oh, God. It's so annoying how you argue with me every time. Anyway, we don't want a wife in our family who can only give birth to a girl. You should know your place and let Bob go.
I'm sorry. Can I be excused now?
Huh?
Talking to you is stressing me out and it's making my milk supply worse.
Oh, God. That's a terrible thing to say. I can't believe you treat your mother-in-law like she's a bad person. That's why he shouldn't have married an older woman. I knew I had to get you and Bob to divorce right now.
Janet, how are you feeling? How's the baby? I'm heading to the hospital as soon as I finish work today.
Thanks, Bob. Me and the baby are fine, but...
What's wrong?
I got a text from Susan this morning.
What could it be? Did she say something terrible to you?
Yeah.
What? I told her not to mess with you right after you gave birth. I thought I had warned her. I'm sorry for her always bothering you. What did she say this time?
She told me to apologize.
Huh? Why should you apologize?
Because I gave birth to a girl instead of a boy, even though she's decided that her first grandchild will be a grandson, she said.
No. I've never heard of a rule that says the first grandchild must be a boy.
I can only give birth to a girl. I'm an unfit wife, so she also wants us to divorce.
Divorce?
You're the eldest son and will take over the company. She wants me to have a boy. She's looking for your next wife, too.
What? What's that?
She says it's better for you to have a younger wife. She said that Bob thinks so, too.
Give me a break. I don't have the slightest intention of divorcing you. I don't even care about the gender of the baby.
I see. Then I'm glad.
Come on, there's no way I'm going to do what she wants.
I knew that, but maybe it's because I'm mentally unstable after giving birth. But when Susan told me so strongly, I got really worried. But since you said it clearly in your own words, I felt relieved.
Yeah, I'm going to protect you and our daughter as a husband and father from now on. I will never divorce for that reasons like Mom insists.
Thank you, Bob.
Speaking of which, you're leaving hospital next Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We should be ready to welcome the baby home by then.
Right, yeah. It's just...
What? What's wrong?
Susan told me to go to my parents' house after I'm discharged. To be honest, I don't want to see her for a while, until I'm feeling better. I thought maybe I shouldn't go home until I'm feeling better.
You're right. Mom even asked for a divorce.
It's like she wanted a male grandchild so badly. I'm really worried about what she might do to our kid.
Right. Well, I'll talk to Dad about it.
I'd appreciate that. But I wonder if your father would be disappointed that his grandchild is a girl.
I don't think so. Unlike her, Dad doesn't seem to be obsessed with the gender of his grandchildren. As for my mother's snubbing of you, it seems to bother him a lot. I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to me about it.
Okay.
I'll stop by the hospital in the evening.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Janet, I heard that today's the day you're discharged from hospital.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you, you don't have to come back to our house.
What do you mean?
Oh, I told you before, didn't I? You and Bob are getting a divorce. I've sent all your stuff to your parents' house.
Oh, to my parents' house?
That's right. Bob is getting a new wife now. We can't keep his ex-wife's stuff forever, can we?
Huh? So I should just go back to my parents' house?
Yes, you can. Yes. But as you'd expect, I'd feel sorry for you if I kicked you out for free. I'll pay you alimony.
Huh? Alimony?
How about $150,000?
Huh? That much?
In exchange, promise me you'll never come near Bob again. Well, maybe it's too high. But if we can have a clean breakup with his useless wife for $150,000, it's a small price to pay.
Does your husband know about the alimony?
I haven't told him yet, but I'm sure he'd say he doesn't want a daughter-in-law who can only give birth to girls. I'll give you $150,000 in alimony, then divorce my son as soon as possible.
I'm glad. Thank you very much.
What?
You've helped me a lot.
Huh? Are you so happy to get compensation?
No, I can't receive money like $150,000.
Then what's so helpful?
That you packed my bags. I thought it'd be hard to organize things with a newborn. Thank you for your kindness.
Janet, do you understand?
Understand what?
You're happy to go to your parents?
Of course.
You know, you're divorcing Bob. You'll have to raise the kid by yourself from now on. It's not something you should be happy about.
Oh, about that. I heard that Bob wants to talk to you.
Oh, Bob?
Yes, he's going to call you now.
Wait a minute. Isn't Bob at work?
Well then, excuse me.
Janet, wait.
Just as I predicted. I thought you'd text me on the day Janet left the hospital.
Hey, Bob. Where are you now? You're supposed to be at work. Don't tell me you're at the hospital with Janet.
That's right. I took a day off today and came to pick up Janet.
Huh? Why do you have to pick up Janet? You guys are getting divorced soon.
I know.
Then why are you... You're not a couple anymore. Why don't you let your parents pick up Janet?
You know what, Mom? Who decided that the first grandchild in our family has to be a boy?
What?
I've never heard of a rule that the eldest son takes over the company. Was it in the work regulations?
That's...
It's all something you came up with on your own, isn't it?
Well, you must be disappointed that Janet gave birth to a girl, right? If the eldest son didn't have a son and didn't have an heir, and the company would go out of business.
I don't care about gender at all. Dad doesn't think the next president of the company has to be the eldest son.
That's a lie. In fact, you're supposed to succeed your father as the next president. Then who will be the next president after you? Your eldest son must be the next president.
About that, I've decided not to be the president.
What?
I'm going to work for Dad's company, but it doesn't mean I'm still going to be the president. He's never been a big fan of hereditary either.
I won't allow such a thing.
It's not a question of whether you'll allow it or not. It's just a coincidence that the eldest sons have taken over the company. Dad himself doesn't think that the next president has to be the eldest son. He said he thinks a woman is fine, as long as she's capable.
No. It's impossible for a woman to be the president. That's exactly what would destroy the company.
That's your prejudice. Times are different now. And you know, this is a medical thing, but the gender of the baby is determined by the father.
Really?
So it's wrong to blame Janet for having a girl. The idea that it's okay to have a boy and not okay to have a girl is in itself an anachronism. It's extremely old-fashioned.
Bob, you said earlier that you won't become president. Are you planning to quit your father's company?
I'm quitting.
Your father won't allow you to do that.
I've already told Dad.
What?
Don't worry. I've already found a new job.
Where are you going to work?
A company owned by one of Janet's relatives.
Huh? Janet's relative?
Yeah. Janet's uncle is the president. One of his employees had just left, and they were short-staffed. He approached me.
Wait a minute. You're divorcing Janet, aren't you? That's crazy. I can't believe you're working for your ex-wife's relative's company.
I've decided to remarry Janet.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm getting a divorce, just like you said. Let me remarry and do what I want.
But you're going to marry your ex-wife again? Why would you do something so pointless?
I've decided to remarry and take Janet's surname.
What?
I really didn't want to get divorced, but to change my surname is unavoidable, isn't it? Well, would it be just a divorce and a remarriage on paper?
Don't be silly. You're the eldest son in our family.
That's why I decided to change my surname.
Huh?
As long as I keep my family surname, you'll never get out of the outdated way of thinking, will you? You probably won't stop picking on my wife until you die. So I should just change my surname and leave. Maybe that'll wake you up.
Oh no, that's not good. Your new wife is coming to our house soon.
You know what? That's just another thing you decided on your own, isn't it? Our neighbors are talking about you. You've been talking to every young woman you can find, asking them to marry me.
But we're a famous family that's run a company for generations. If I asked them to marry you, of course everyone would be happy.
Everyone is annoyed.
What?
Yesterday, when you were at home, we received a complaint. Your mother is pestering my daughter, she said. I know she's joking, but can't you do something about it? I apologized to her. I'm embarrassed. Please, don't bother everyone again.
I see. I thought they were just being reserved.
Well, I'm taking Janet and my little girl to the place we're moving to.
Moving? I thought she was going back to her parents' house.
She thought about going back to her hometown, but decided not to. Janet's mother works too, so she's busy. She'll just pick up her stuff, but she won't live with her parents.
Then tell me where your new home is.
I won't.
Why not?
It's my job to protect my wife and kids from danger.
What's that? Are you saying I'd harm Janet or my grandchild?
You've been badgering Janet a lot in the past. Just to be safe, I'll keep her away from you.
Why don't you let me see my grandchild at least once?
How can you say that? When my daughter was born, you didn't come to see her because she's a girl.
Wait,
I don't want the $150,000 in alimony you said you'd pay Janet.
what?
You were going to borrow money to pay it without telling Dad, weren't you? Janet doesn't seem to have any intention of accepting it from the start either. Well then, goodbye.
Bob, wait!
Didn't have any contact with my mother-in-law after that. According to my husband, she divorced my father-in-law and now lives alone. My father-in-law had always had a problem with my mother-in-law's insane behavior. She tried to get Bob to divorce me because I gave birth to a girl. She also tried to get Bob to remarry with a neighbor's daughter without permission and did other crazy things. Finally, he gave up on her. Now, my mother-in-law has reflected on her own behavior, and she's trying to get my father-in-law to get back together with her. My father-in-law is very angry and has no intention of forgiving her. My mother-in-law will probably spend the rest of her life alone. My husband's brother, her second son, has also hasn't seen her in. As for me, I live happily with my husband and my daughter. I'm having a hard time raising her because I'm a first-time mother. My father-in-law sometimes comes to visit me and takes care of her. I am very grateful for that.
Hi, Mila. Sorry. I was planning to come home this weekend. I guess I can't make it after all. What? You can't come home again? So busy with work that I haven't been able to take weekends off. Well, you said the same thing last week. Are you that busy? I'm really sorry. I was looking forward to seeing you this weekend. It's okay. It's work. We just got married and I've been working all weekend. I wish I could spend more time with you. So, can you come back next weekend? Well... You don't think so, do you? Sorry. I promised to go on a trip with my friends next weekend. A friend? Yeah, a friend from college. Oh, your friend is a guy? Of course, it's a guy. Okay. We've been so busy we haven't been able to see each other. We both happen to have the next weekend off, so I thought we could go skiing and soak in a hot tub. Are you mad? I'm not mad at you. You're too busy to come home, but you can go on a trip with your friends. We've been talking about taking this trip for a long time. Besides, I need some time to enjoy and relax. That's right. I do feel sorry for you. I'll make time for you soon. I'll take you on a trip. No problem. Don't worry about it. It's important to spend some time with your friend too. Don't worry about me. Thank you. I'm having lunch with a coworker right now. I gotta go. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hi, Riley. Can I ask you something? Hi, Mila. What's up? Max is going on a trip with his friend next weekend. Oh, a trip? Yeah, I would like to know who the friend he's going with. Not me. I know. I'm not accusing you of anything. Oh, okay. Max and I have only messaged each other about casual things. He asked to meet, but I've turned him down for whatever reason. I know you are not the one. Max says it's his guy friend, but I'm still suspicious. He never comes home because he's busy with work these days, but he's going on a trip with a friend. It doesn't sound like they're just friends. Do you think there's more than you in his life? I'm sorry. I feel bad about that. I'm sorry too. I don't blame you. I was shocked when I found out Max was also dating you, but it was before we got married. You didn't know he was engaged to me, right? Well, he didn't tell me anything. I thought he was single. I should have been more cautious. He was nice and all, so... It's his fault, and you are the victim. In fact, I'm grateful to you. You are cooperating with my investigation now. Hearing you say that makes me feel better, and I'm really sorry. You don't have to apologize anymore. Thank you, Mila. I'll hire a private detective again. I will let you know more. Understood. Hi, Max. You're going on a trip today, right? Ah, Mila. I'm leaving now. It looks like there's an open-air hot tub, so I'm looking forward to it. Have a safe trip. Thank you. Will you be able to come home next week? I don't know. Not yet. Okay. Well, have fun on your trip. Hi, Riley. It looks like Max is cheating on me again. What? The private detective just told me so. He has another woman. That's not good news. The one he's traveling with this time is someone other than his guy friend. She's a girl in her 20s. They met at a bar near his office. I see. I can't believe he would cheat on me when we're newlyweds. I wasn't comfortable with him being away and going on an extended business trip, but... It's disgusting. I can't believe he's doing this again. I have no idea how many girlfriends he has. Don't say that. I'm so depressed about this. We don't need anyone else in this mess. Well, let's not think too much about it. Right now, our priority is to find a way to punish him. That's right. He cheated on you and me. He has to be punished thoroughly. Riley, is this a good time? I have something important to tell you. It's been a while. What's wrong? I'm really sorry, but will you break up with me? Huh? What's wrong? Suddenly? I'm getting married. Marrying to who? Actually, I'm in love with someone else. And she's pregnant. Pregnant? I guess I failed to use contraception. I tried to be careful, but... Okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. What does she do? What? She works part-time, but... How old is she? 20. That's very young. Oh, but it was just for fun. My true love is you. But if we have a baby, I have to take responsibility as a man. I see. I understand. You're breaking up with me then? If you have a baby, I don't have a choice. Thank you. Riley, find a good man and be happy. I'll do my best too. Yes, I wish you all the best. Mila, I just got messages from Max. Huh? What did he say? He said he was getting married and wanted me to break up with him. What? At first, I thought he was talking about you. If not me, then who is he going to marry? The girl he traveled with. She's pregnant. Pregnant? Yeah. Is that true? He said so, but I don't believe it. Maybe he's making it up to break up with you without getting into trouble. Maybe he is, but either way, I wanted to get rid of Max as soon as possible. I agreed to break up, but if his partner is really pregnant, I'm sure he'll contact me too. I'll drop you a line if that happens. Yeah, okay. Hi, Mila. I have something important to tell you. Hi, Max. You messaged me as soon as possible. Soon? No, it's nothing. What's up? This may come as a surprise, but I have a girlfriend. Okay. You're not surprised? I knew you were cheating on me. I've known for a while. What? I mean, you were busy all the time. After you went away for your long business trip, you rarely came home. And the fact that you went on vacation with your friends was suspicious. Well, if you knew about the affair, I don't blame you. I'll tell you straight out. The woman I'm having an affair with is pregnant. I need you to break up with me. Pregnant? Yeah, she's 4 months pregnant. Oh, what's she like? I met her near my office here. Don't get me wrong. At first, it was just for fun. Then, we got drunk and crossed the line, and it just went on and on and on. And the other day, she told me she was pregnant with my child. I see. I'm really sorry. You are the only one I love. But as the father of this baby, I have to take responsibility. I'm going to marry her, so please divorce me right now. Of course, I'll pay you alimony. Nope. I'm not getting a divorce. What? Why? Can you stop being a drama king? No. I was cheating on you. And the woman I cheated with is pregnant. Can we still stay married? So what? It's up to you and me to decide if we want to divorce. Oh, no. Anyway, don't think you can just divorce because she's pregnant. Are you kidding me? I have to do something now. I'd pay alimony. Of course you'll pay alimony. But if you think you can just pay and be done with it, you're wrong. Please, I don't want her to be a single mother. She just turned 20 years old. She's a part-timer. I have to support her. I don't care about that. Mila. Well, but I don't want to live with you anymore. I'm going to terminate our apartment contract. I originally lived there when I was single. You're going to be working away anyway. What? Yeah, I don't mind if you terminate the contract. When I'm done working here, I'm going to move into an apartment with my girlfriend. Oh, I see. Hey, Mila. I know it was sudden, and I'm not saying it's right now, but I want you to divorce me as soon as possible. The baby is innocent. That's true. I'll think about it. Hi, Riley. Sure enough, I got a call from Max asking for a divorce. So it's true. His girlfriend is pregnant. Yeah, that's right. He's so stupid. I know. Can I call you later? I want to talk to you. Okay, sure. Mila, enough, okay? I've contacted you so many times and you ignored me. It's about time you agreed to a divorce. Her belly is getting bigger and bigger. She wants to marry me as soon as possible, but I've been making her wait a month. If you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. They say stress during pregnancy is bad. Please divorce me as soon as possible.
Hi, Max. I sent you a letter the other day. Did you get it?
What?
I've decided on the amount of the alimony, so I wanted to let you know. If you pay me the alimony, I'll divorce you.
Oh, really? Yay.
You have to pay first, okay?
Yes, I know. Well, that's a relief. I'm glad I can settle this before the baby is born. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be a daddy too. I'm very excited to see my baby. I'm sorry, Mila. I'm happy, but you are not. I'll do my best, so you should find a new partner soon and be happy too.
It's good that you're trying your best, but are you sure about the baby?
Huh?
Are you sure you'll be a good daddy, even if the baby's not yours?
Why?
Well, if you don't care if you're not blood related, I guess you can do whatever you want.
Hey, what do you mean? Are you saying she's cheating on me?
Max, I guess you haven't seen the letter I sent you.
Huh?
There are other documents in there besides the bill for alimony. Take a good look.
Documents?
The medical report.
Huh?
You'll know it when you see it. See you later.
Mila, I wondered what the diagnosis was, but am I infertile?
Yes.
I didn't know. I mean, why did you hide it from me until now?
I wasn't hiding anything.
What?
You don't remember? We had a checkup before we got married, just in case.
Oh.
And we got the results in the mail. You didn't even bother to look at them.
No, because I didn't think there was anything wrong with me. I thought infertility was usually a woman's problem.
I'm sorry, I'm perfectly fine. You are infertile. It sounds like you're infertile to the point where it's unlikely you'll ever have a child.
Oh my God.
I've told you repeatedly to check your test results. I thought it would be better for you to see for yourself than for me to tell you. But you kept ignoring me.
Well, then again, that the baby is...
It can't be your child.
No. Why did she lie? She asked me to marry her because she's having my baby.
I don't know who the actual father is. Maybe you were convenient as a marriage partner. You are a scumbag as a human being, but you got a full-time job and a steady income.
Damn. I believed her when she told me it was my child. Was she cheating on me with another guy?
It seems so.
Mila, let's not get a divorce after all.
Excuse me?
I'm going to start over with you. I'm just about to finish my work. I'll leave the unfaithful woman and go back to you. I'm going back to your place.
No, thank you.
What?
Do you think I'll ever forgive you?
Well...
You cheated on me and tried to have a baby while you were away. Don't tell me you want to start over after all this time.
What are you talking about? The baby wasn't mine. I already said I'm breaking up with her. You are the only one I love. I won't cheat on you anymore, so please forgive me.
Do you think I don't know anything?
Huh?
There's still something you're hiding, isn't there?
No,
There were other people you were cheating on me with, weren't there?
Well...
You were dating Riley at the same time you were dating me.
How did you know?
I've known her since childhood.
Childhood friend?
I was surprised. She told me she had a boyfriend. She happily showed me a photo of her and her boyfriend together. Then it was you. Riley was also shocked. You were the first boyfriend she ever had.
I can't believe you and Riley knew each other.
We didn't have a wedding because we were both busy with work, and you didn't know she was my friend. But it's terrible. You had a fiancé and a girlfriend at the same time. I hired a private detective to do a full-scale investigation. I was so surprised to see all the things you had done. And here we are.
No way. I didn't know that was going on.
So, goodbye.
Wait, Mila. Let's meet up and figure it out.
What are you talking about now?
We're talking about the future. Now that you know I'm infertile, we have a lot of things to discuss, like adopting a child.
You and I are getting a divorce. We don't have to talk about kids.
But we're going to meet and talk anyway.
I never want to see your face again.
Please, I'll be home soon. Let's live together again, okay?
You don't have a home to go back to.
What?
I have already moved out. I told you that, didn't I? I'm living somewhere else now.
Oh no. Where am I supposed to go back then?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll make sure you pay me alimony. Well then.
Mila? Mila, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
It's about the alimony. I think it's too much. I'd like you to reduce it a little.
What? Why?
I was dating another woman.
Are you still having an affair?
She's actually married. Her husband found out.
You must have a lot of time on your hands. How many people are you cheating with?
It's not funny. Her husband is also demanding alimony from me. I have to pay you too. If I don't do anything, I'll have to borrow money.
Then why don't you borrow money to pay for it?
Mila, I beg you. Please reduce the alimony.
No, I want you to pay in full. Is that all you wanted to say?
Well,
please pay me exactly by the deadline. Well then.
Mila, I'm in real trouble. My company found out about my affair. Everyone at work is silently pressuring me to quit. I don't have a place to live. Hey, we used to love each other. Please help me out. Mila.
In the end, Max couldn't stand the cold stares from his colleagues and resigned. He became unemployed and had no place to live, so he asked his parents to help him. His parents would never forgive him for cheating with so many women, and they soon kicked him out of the family home. Max is in debt to pay the high alimony, and now he lives in a shabby studio apartment. He is also working part-time from morning to night without a break. He seems to be having a miserable life. As for me, after my divorce, I went back to my parents' house. Recently, I rented a new apartment and started living alone. I am still good friends with my childhood friend Riley. We watch each other's backs so that we never fall for a scum like Max again. We hope we will find someone soon and be happy.
Hey, Karen, do you live in Greenville?
Oh, Lena? It's been a while. What's with a question out of the blue?
I mean, I saw someone who looked exactly like you near Greenville Station today. She looked nobody else but you.
I did go out today and was at Greenville Station, but...
I knew it! So it was you I saw. How long have you lived in Greenville?
I've lived here since I got married. I like it because it's easy to get around and it's a nice place to live.
Since you got married? So that guy you were walking with today was your husband?
Yeah, that's right. I was out with my husband all day today. If you saw me, then it was my husband who was with me.
Oh, seriously? I only saw him for a distance, but he was so cool. He was tall and very handsome.
Oh, really? He's definitely tall, but I think his face is average. Besides, he's unreliable in many ways.
Is that so? But hey, does it matter if he's good looking? Besides, you're a serious person, Karen. I'm sure your husband is serious too, right?
Well, I think he's serious at heart, but not everything is all happy with him, you know. There's a side of him I'd never seen before marrying him.
Well, well, well. That's what marriage is all about, isn't it? Even you aren't perfect. Do you feel sorry for talking about your husband like that?
Yeah, you're right. So, why were you at Greenville Station? Didn't you say you got a job in your hometown, as I recall?
Well, yeah, I did, but I got fired from my job for a reason.
What? Fired? And getting fired from a company, that must have been pretty serious.
Well, don't get hung up on the details. And I was living in my parents' house, but my parents kicked me out. So I did some research on the internet. I found this place on the internet as a cheap and comfortable place to live.
Well, it's true that this area is not that expensive for a convenient place to live. Apartments and condominiums are also quite reasonably priced.
I wonder if that's true. I'm glad I moved here, but I didn't think too much about it when I moved here. So I'm in trouble because it's more expensive than I thought it would be.
Well, it would be tough if you were suddenly fired from your job. If you need any help, you can contact me. If there's anything I can do, I'll help you.
Oh, really? Then, can I ask you a favor now?
What? If it's something I can do.
You can do it, with ease. I want to go to your house sometime soon.
What? My house? I don't mind, but why?
Well, I'm pretty tight on money, so I thought I'd be treated for dinner at your place.
Ah, I see what you mean. I can't cook much, but I'm totally fine. I basically work from home, so you can come on weekdays.
No, I'll go on weekends.
Oh, really? Do you already have a weekday job?
No, my job is still just a part-time job. Your husband went out with you today, so that means he's off from work on weekends, right?
Yeah, well...
So I'll be there on Saturday or Sunday. I want to meet your husband.
You want to meet my husband? I don't think there's anything interesting about meeting him.
No way, because your husband is so handsome. Just meeting him and talking with him would be like a feast for the eyes. That's why I want to meet him and talk with him.
No, that's a little... I'm sure my husband would be puzzled to meet you out of the blue. Can't we do that some other time?
No, why? It's fine. Hey, Karen, we're friends, right? You told me earlier to tell you if there's anything you can do.
That's true, but...
Right? Then it's decided. I'll come visit you next Saturday.
What? Next Saturday?
I can't wait for a delicious meal. Well then, I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
1 week later. Lena, may I have a word?
Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry to have bothered you today. Oh, the food was so good. Karen, you're so good at making pasta.
Thank you. Anyways, isn't there something you want to say to me?
What? Something to say to you? I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll tell you. What was that attitude of yours today?
My attitude? What's up with that? I was just enjoying your house.
Don't play dumb with me. As soon as my husband greeted you, you suddenly started flirting with him. You were talking to him the whole time, totally ignoring my presence, weren't you?
Oh, that. Minor details. Sorry, I didn't think you cared, but I didn't mean to be flirting with him, you know?
What are you talking about? You were sitting right next to my husband on the sofa, and you were touching his body too. Did you think I didn't notice?
Oh, you were looking at me so closely, weren't you? Well, you were always in the kitchen doing stuff. I was hoping you wouldn't find out, but I guess you were watching all the time.
You seemed to be enjoying with such a happy laughter that I couldn't help but watch. So what are you trying to do? I don't think you'd normally treat someone's husband like that.
What? What, are you jealous?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it's not normal.
Scary. You don't have to be so angry. Kevin is your husband. You should be more confident.
What's that? Lena, are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. We've been friends since high school, right? I would never hurt my precious friend.
Then you're wrong about me. I don't feel good when you do that kind of things to me. I was hurt enough during the time you were at my place today, so don't do this anymore.
I can't believe you get hurt over something as small as that. You must have a hard time living your life, huh?
What's that? Don't you usually apologize first when someone feels bad about something you did?
Why do I have to apologize? I just want to be friends with my friend's husband. I don't have anything to feel guilty about.
Don't be silly. It's quite obvious that you have nothing but bad intentions.
Don't be so rude to me. If you're so anxious, let me visit your place again. Then I'll promise I won't do anything like that again.
Absolutely not. Please, don't come visit me again. 2 months later.
Attention, please.
Lena? What is it suddenly?
Today, I have an important announcement to make to you.
An important announcement? If you have something to tell me, can you hurry up?
Actually, I won Kevin's heart.
What? What do you mean, won? I don't understand what you mean.
I literally won his heart. Kevin has fallen in love with me. Now he is mine. He doesn't have feelings for you anymore.
What's that? Does that mean you had an affair with Kevin?
Why are you talking in the past tense? It's still ongoing. Actually, Kevin is at my place right now. He's been home late lately, hasn't he? That's because he's always at my place.
I can't believe it. How can you do such a thing without hesitation?
Because I did it in high school too. It's not that big of a deal.
High school? What are you talking about?
James, who you dated in high school. You were depressed because he suddenly dumped you, right? Actually, it was me who stole your high school boyfriend. And now, I've easily stolen your husband too.
I'm going to take you down if you don't take me seriously.
What? Take me down? Hey, Karen, what are you saying all of a sudden? You don't have the guts.
I've been aware of it for a while. You always look down on me. You've always made fun of me.
Of course! You noticed now? I've been looking down on you for a very long time.
Why are you so...
A boy I liked in high school liked you.
Oh, that's all?
Huh? What do you mean that's all? It was a big deal to me. That's why I stole your boyfriend. I even stole your husband this time. I was so happy to find out that you were around where I moved to. Thanks to you, I got my revenge.
Oh, I see. I was a little worried that I might have done something to you that made you hold grudge against me for a long time. But now, I feel so much better. I'm convinced that it was Lena who was at fault. Thank you.
Huh? What are you thanking me for? Do you realize that I have your husband now?
I do. You want me to divorce him, right?
Exactly. Kevin wants to get a divorce too. He was lamenting that you might not agree to it, but you seem fine.
Of course. I can't be married to someone who cheats on his wife. I'll leave Kevin to you.
Surprisingly, that went too well. Oh, by the way, that house you're living in right now, I'm going to ask you to move out of there too. You're prepared to do that, right?
A sure thing. I'll be out by the end of the week.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it? Well, it would be miserable for you to ask your husband not to leave you. There's no way you would do such a thing in front of me, right?
So, are we done talking?
Yep. It's confirmed that Kevin will be mine. I'm done with you now. Now get divorced as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll do that. Well then, I wish you all the best. 1 week later.
Long time no see, Karen. I didn't expect you to really leave in a week. You surprised me and Kevin.
Well, a promise is a promise. So, what do you want?
I just thought I should give you a heads up.
Of what?
Thank you for getting a divorce so quickly. Kevin and I just registered our marriage. Your ex-husband and I are now a married couple.
Enjoy your life in hell.
Huh?
Well then, I hope you can make a living at best. Good luck.
Wait a minute. What was that?
What?
You just said hell. What do you mean life in hell?
I know it's the beginning of your hellish life, so I wished you luck. Was that hard to understand?
What are you talking about? I was able to steal Kevin away from you, whom I hate so much. And on top of that, I even got married to him, you know. How can I live a life in hell?
You just signed the papers, didn't you? It was fine that you took my husband away from me and got married to him yourself. But did you think about what happens after that?
Well, what do you mean by that? I took your husband and this house from you. I'm still ahead of you no matter how you look at it.
Even with 25 years left on the mortgage?
What? Mortgage? 25 years?
That's right. We bought this house 5 years ago with a 30-year loan. And it's in Kevin's name. So he has to keep paying for another 25 years.
No way! This house has that much loan left?
I guess you didn't expect that. You're just a part-timer, so you can't pay it, can you?
I have nothing to do with it. Besides, Kevin will pay off his loan. He works at a good company. He can easily pay off the loan.
Well, it would have been easy up until now.
What? What's with that meaningful tone? What do you mean, up until now?
Huh? You don't know about this yet? Kevin got caught cheating with his colleague and got fired, you know.
What? Cheating? My Kevin?
That's right. And it seems the other party was also married, and her husband is demanding compensation. It sounds like it's turning out to be a complete disaster. You're his wife, and you didn't know about it?
Shut up! Why would I know about such a thing? Kevin having an in-house affair? I thought I was the only one.
I guess not. By the way, as you can probably tell already, I'm going to charge you compensation too.
Huh?
What's wrong? You messed with my husband and drove us to a divorce. I'll charge you around $10,000.
Wait a minute. I told you I was working part-time, didn't I?
Yes, you did. What about it?
There's no way I can pay you $10,000. Don't be silly.
I'm not kidding. Did you really think there would be no repercussions? Are you crazy? The world is not that easy.
Oh no, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just took your husband away from you. That was supposed to be the end.
How can it end with you being the only one who's happy? I'm an eye for an eye type of person. Too bad for you.
I'm sorry. I'll apologize. I'll even give Kevin back. So please, forgive me.
I don't need that trash anymore. It's non-returnable.
Oh no, what am I going to do?
Well, I'm sure you'll get the bill in a while. You can look forward to it. After that, I then immediately hired a lawyer and asked Lena and my ex-husband for compensation in a lump sum. Since neither of them had enough money to pay in a lump sum, they had to borrow money to pay me back. On top of that, my ex-husband had to pay compensation for the other affair he had. As a result, they are so deep in debt. In the end, they could not pay the mortgage and had to sell the house. They are now living in a one-bedroom apartment together, struggling to make ends meet.
Hey, Lynn, are you still awake? Melinda, what's up at this hour? Today's wedding was absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you could make it. We couldn't really talk, so I thought I'd text you now. Okay. Your husband, Jean, is it? He's so hot. He looks like a model. Yeah, but honestly, I fell for his caring and reliable personality more than his looks. Oh, nice. What kind of guy is he? What does he do for work? He works in sales at a regular company. He's been there for quite a while now. Wow, that's great. Stability is nice. You're so lucky. I want to marry someone amazing like him too. You'll meet someone wonderful soon. You're beautiful and have such a bright personality. That's true. There's actually a guy nearby who might be a good fit. Oh, really? Do you have a boyfriend now? That's a secret. But honestly, I didn't expect you to get married before me. Why not? I'm 4 years older, so it's nothing strange, right? Yeah, but you're kind of plain compared to me. Not that pretty and never really popular. Losing to you is a bit frustrating. You're still as blunt as ever. We all have different tastes, you know. Well, as long as you're happy, I guess. I just hope I find someone soon, too. You will, Melinda. All right, talk to you later. Maybe next time I text, I'll have my own engagement news. Hey, Lynn, how have you been? Oh, Melinda, it's been a while. I have some big news to tell you. Big news? Yeah, I'm getting married. Really? Congratulations. Isn't it amazing? Remember when I texted you a year ago and said my next message might be about my engagement? I vaguely remember that. So, who's the lucky guy? Well, you actually know him. Oh, someone I know? There aren't many guys I know. It's the person closest to you. You don't mean John, do you? There's no way it's my husband, right? Actually, yes, it's him. What do you mean? He's married to me. How are you marrying him? We aren't even divorced yet. I couldn't stand you getting married before me. When I found out he was smart and good-looking, I decided I had to steal him. What the heck? How could you even think that way? A guy like him shouldn't be with someone of your level. He suits me better. I need to talk to him. He said he wasn't coming back home anymore. He's decided to divorce you, and you can throw out all his stuff. But everything seemed fine yesterday. He was just tolerating you to avoid the hassle. Lately, he's been coming home late, right? He didn't want to see you. Does he really dislike me that much? He said he's been interested in me since we met at the wedding. I guess I'm more attractive than you. It might be hard to accept, but it's the reality. How could you do this? I might be at fault, but he's to blame too. He gave in to my temptation. Guess you weren't enough for him. I need to talk to him. He's blocked your number already. Then I'll contact him at his office. That's so like you, Lynn. It'll be so annoying if I get a call about that while I'm at work. Anyway, he quit his job. He thought you might show up there. He left his job just to avoid me? Exactly. What have I done to him? Maybe you're too serious. You're boring. And you're too competent. Guys might feel they aren't needed. But I had to learn to be responsible as the oldest daughter. You were always so unreliable. That was all an act. Guys find vulnerability cute. They like it. How do you not know this at your age? Enough. I need to talk to Jean. I won't agree to the divorce until I do. Melinda, what on earth did you do? You told Jean's parents lies about me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. I couldn't reach Jean, so I went to see his parents. They told me they didn't want to see the face of a useless wife and turned me away. You must have told them something. I just told them you were cheating and doing nothing around the house. What the heck? I've never cheated, and I've never slacked off with housework. Why would you make up such lies? I had to. I really wanted to be with Jean. I needed his parents on my side. You're unbelievable. You should just give up on him. If he's not contacting you, it means he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. I'll be happy enough for both of us. You should find yourself a plain guy who suits you better. Hey, Lynn. It's been a while. It's Melinda. Melinda? Are you surprised? You haven't blocked me, huh? I didn't expect to hear from you. Maybe you still have feelings for Jean? Not exactly. Guess what? Perfect timing. I'm giving him back to you. What do you mean? Remember when he quit his job when divorcing you 5 years ago? I thought he'd find a new job quickly, but he couldn't. So for the past 5 years, he's been doing short-term jobs and using up his savings. It's been tough. I see. He's finally got a temp job, but I'm tired of this poor lifestyle. So I'm giving this broke loser back to you. I married him because he was hot, but now he doesn't even take care of his appearance, and he's just some old guy. Are you seriously saying this? Of course. I don't need the guy I took from you anymore. Introduce me to a new one, okay? I'm thinking of going back to Mom and Dad's place for now. Their place? I'm living there now. Oh, you've been there? Then move out before I get there. Why should I move out? You should find your own place. I told you, I don't have any money. I wouldn't mind living with you, but you'd hate it, right? Of course I would. And it's not just me living there. You mean Mom and Dad? I haven't told them yet, but they've always doted on me, so they'll agree for sure. It's not that. I'm married now. My husband is living here with me. Holy cow! You got married? When? To whom? 2 years ago, to a regular guy. A regular guy? What does he do? He's a cosmetic surgeon. A surgeon? You, with your looks, managed to snag a high-level guy? Thanks a lot. What are you talking about? I'm saying I'll steal your husband again. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it the first time and now you're still plotting. Come on. You don't match up with him anyway. I'm giving you Jean back, so you two can be a couple again. There's no way we can get back together. He cheated and we divorced. I'm just looking out for you. If I take your current husband, you'll be alone again. So, I'm giving him back to you to avoid that. Do you seriously think you can steal my husband? It'll be easy. It was the first time. You'll never find another man, you know? Huh? What do you mean? You won't be able to steal my husband, and no other man will want you. Yeah, right. I always get guys' attention. It's hilarious that you're confident even after losing your ex-husband to me. I'm definitely going to steal that doctor. You don't need to move out. I'm coming to get him. Hey, Lynn, I'm moving in today. Today? It's the first time I heard of it. I told you in the last text. But today? That's way too sudden. Come on. I used to live there anyway. My stuff should arrive in about 20 minutes. Move it in for me. I'll be there in about 30 minutes. Did you get Mom and Dad's permission? Nope. But once my stuff gets there, they'll have to let me in. How selfish. I told you I'm not moving out. I said it's fine. It's a chance to steal your husband anyway. Since I don't have my own room, I'll sleep in your room with you guys. Stop it. It's no big deal. I'm excited to meet him. Thanks for getting me another guy. You have no idea what's going on. What? First off, about your move. Mom and Dad don't want to let you in. Why not? That's unfair. I'm their daughter too, so I have the right to live there. I pay the mortgage, and the house is in my name. Oh, really? Since I started working, I've been doing that. Dad can't work anymore because of his health. I had no idea. He paid the mortgage for many years, so I asked him about you coming back. He said absolutely not. Why? That's so mean. Do you really not understand why? You ruined my marriage. To Dad, you're his daughter, but I am too. He doesn't want to let someone who hurt his daughter into the house. He respects my decision, so he left it up to me. No way! Of course I don't want you in the house. Don't say that. Let me in. And about my husband, he already despises you. He hasn't even met me. You'll never know until we meet, right? He knows you very well. You probably won't recognize him from this picture. I don't know this hot guy. If he looked like this, I'd never forget him. Remember your middle school classmate, Nick? Holy cow! Is this him? He did say his parents were doctors, but he didn't look like this. He was much uglier. He wore glasses, was chubby, and was far from hot. He lost over 40 pounds during college. He also switched to contacts, so his appearance changed drastically. Ah, that's why he's so handsome now. You guys didn't get along, did you? He says he's disgusted by you. He was always so gloomy, and his mumbling annoyed me. He said he still remembers what you did to him. Even if you try to get close to him, he'll never fall for you, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. That might be true. Now that you know my husband is Nick, do you still think you can steal him? Well, maybe not. You can still change your mind now. Should I send your things back? Or are you coming here anyway? Fine. Whatever. If he's your husband, I don't have the confidence to steal him. And I don't even want to. I'll just go back to the house where Jean is. All right, I'll send your things back then. This is so frustrating. Lynn, I don't know what to do. Are you back home already? I just got home, but Jean is gone. What's going on here? I looked through the window, and it seemed like all his stuff was gone too. He moved out while I was planning to move back with you. Looks like it. How could he leave without telling me? You were the one who left first. But still, he must have some feelings for me. Isn't it too quick to leave? Listen, this is hard to say. What is it? Have you looked in the mirror recently? What? You've always been cute, but age catches up with everyone. You're 35 now, right? After all the struggles with Jean, it must show on your face. Oh no, I thought I still looked young, but I do look older. What do I do? It's not just about looks. He probably got tired of many things about you. I've never been dumped before. You can't fight time. With my looks now, finding a guy is going to be hard. Oh right, there's Nick. He's a cosmetic surgeon. I'll just ask him to give me a makeover. You just said you have no money. He's my brother-in-law and a former classmate. He could do it for free. I'll get my youthful looks back and snag another hot guy. There's no way he'll do it for free. You need to face reality. Jean left you. And how are you going to support yourself? I can't. I'm not working. I spent all my savings on the moving company. What am I supposed to do now? I was planning to have Jean pay for the moving expenses. Geez, even though you were planning to leave him and divorce? But I came back to make things right with him. You're being incredibly selfish. No wonder he wanted to leave. Aren't you going to take my side? I'm not taking sides. You who stole my ex-husband and the man who married his ex-wife's sister, I'm not siding with either of you. I'm sorry, Lynn. Please forgive me for everything. I know I've been stupid. I regret it. Please, can we move past this? I can't. You tried to steal my husband twice, even if you failed this time. I'm really sorry. I'm begging for your forgiveness. I gave the house keys to Jean, and now I can't even get into the house. At least, let me stay with you until he comes back. I'll do anything, please. I already told you. Dad and I don't want you in the house. Oh, come on. Besides, the house you know is only livable until today. What do you mean? Nick built a big house for us. We're moving there. Then take me with you. I want to live there too. It must be a mansion. There's no room for you, and Nick doesn't want you there. Oh God, as long as he's your husband, I can't be close to you. Exactly. What am I supposed to do now? I have no place to stay and no money. How am I going to survive? You're not a child. Figure it out yourself. I'm busy with the move, so goodbye. Wait, Lynn. I'm not done talking. Lynn? Did you block me? Please, help me. Don't leave me alone. Melinda sold her bags and clothes and stayed at a cheap motel for the night. The next day, she found a live-in job to survive. However, the job wasn't something she could proudly tell others about. Despite the high pay, it took a toll on her both mentally and physically. She couldn't quit because she needed the money, and she was in despair every day while working. She begged Jean not to leave her, but he had already lost all feelings for her, and they didn't get back together. She now lives in constant regret about stealing him from me, and she watches her appearance deteriorate. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my second marriage with Nick and happily living in a luxurious mansion with my parents. Thanks to my wicked sister who took my first husband, I ended up marrying Nick. For that, I suppose I should be somewhat grateful to her.
Sis, I was really surprised yesterday. Maya, I didn't think you would even be there. Mom told me you were bringing your fiancé, so I asked her if I could be there too, and she agreed. Mom should have told me. So, what were you surprised about? What? What are you talking about? Your fiancé is someone I know. How can an ugly girl like you go out with such a handsome guy? You're so rude out of the blue. I've been thinking that you might know Greg. You guys were in the same high school. But you two were in different grades, so I thought it's less likely that you guys knew each other. But you actually recognized him when you met him, so I was quite surprised. I think the only person I remember who was in different grades was Greg. He was so famous. I think everyone who went to the same high school as me knows him. I see. He was that famous? Yes, that's right. He was definitely the most popular guy in all of my high school years. Actually, I can't think of anyone else who was that popular in my whole life. He was that famous. Well, Maya, you said that yesterday, right? But Greg denied it. It's true. It's nice to see him being humble like that. He's not getting carried away. He's being humble. He's perfect. At the time, I just admired him. I never thought we would get to know each other like this. Maya, Greg is a bit shy about being praised like that. He feels kind of awkward. So if you could you treat him normally? Oh, he's so cute to be shy. Maya, are you listening to me? Besides, he's great at his job, right? Which is my top priority in a marriage partner, so he's really perfect. I was really surprised yesterday, you know, because you suddenly asked him, how much money do you make? That was rude of you. You shouldn't ask someone's income. I know it's rude, but I couldn't help but be curious. We went to the same high school, so I thought it would be nice to get to know him better. And I'm sorry if it's not much to ask. But he apparently makes $200,000 a year. He should be more proud of himself. And he's a freelancer. That's so cool. You know, it's not about the amount. He was surprised and taken aback by you. I think I'm going to switch from my boyfriend to Greg. Huh? What are you saying? Greg is my fiancé. Because, you know, after seeing Greg, my boyfriend suddenly seems so shabby. You can't talk like that. I met your boyfriend once myself. He's very kind and he cares about you. He's a very nice guy. Yeah, but Greg is much more good-looking. And my boyfriend's income isn't bad either, but Greg makes a lot more. So I thought it would be better to break up with my boyfriend and go out with Greg. What? I've been telling you that he's my fiancé. We are getting married soon. That's why we went to my parents' house yesterday to tell them the news. I know that. But I want him, and I can't help it. Huh? I've gotten everything I've ever wanted. I'll definitely get it this time, too. Maya, enough! Don't make me angry. Oh no, that's scary. I don't have time to bother with you anymore. I'm going to go to the preview of the wedding hall with Greg now. Are we done here? Oh, I'm jealous. Well, I'm afraid that wedding won't happen. I really have to go now, so I'll see you later. Hey sis, can I ask you one more time? About what? It's about Greg, of course. Maya, are you serious? I'm not going to let you have him. Yeah, I get it. He's your precious fiancé and you don't want to let him go. I understand how you feel. What's wrong with you? Now I'm getting scared. I have an announcement to make. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't want to hear it. Even if you don't want to hear it, I'll tell you. Greg has become my fiancé. Huh? I know, that's hard for you to understand. I totally get it. But this has been decided. What do you mean? At the family meeting, it was decided that I'm going to have Greg. What? That's absurd. The family meeting included just Mom, Dad, and you, right? So what? That's my family. No, that's impossible. Even if you think this is impossible, this has been decided already. If you have a problem with it, you can tell Mom and Dad. Greg would prefer me because I'm prettier than you. He'll be so happy to be with me. Greg is right next to me now and he's reading our texts. He is so surprised. The sight is so pitiful that I can't even bear to look at it. What? He fell off his chair like a cartoon and fell on his back. He's enduring the pain desperately. Huh? I mean, he is that surprised. I'm trying to say that what you're saying is impossible. No matter how much you talked about it with Mom and Dad and decided on your own, as long as Greg and I don't approve, we'll never break up. Greg will never choose you, Maya. No, it's just a matter of time. Huh? My family says it's fine, and since I've announced to you that I'm going to have Greg, it's only a matter of time. I'm going to let Greg know right away. You don't know his number, do you? Mom told me. What? Yesterday, I asked Mom to get Greg's number. Of course, she asked for it so I could contact him. Hey, that's enough. Don't contact him because he'll be confused. Hey, Maya, are you listening to me? Maya! Sorry to interrupt your lunch hour, Greg. Have you heard from Maya since then? You didn't hear from her last night, so I hope she gave up. But the way she was acting last night, it seemed like she was ready to steal you away. I just can't stand this.
Hey, Ava. I was just about to text you, too. I just looked at my phone and saw a text from your sister.
What? Seriously? What does it say?
At the family meeting, you became my fiancé. I'm looking forward to spending the time with you, handsome. How about dinner for a start? I'll keep you company all night.
What? This is crazy. What the hell is she thinking? I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because my sister is doing something terrible.
It's not your fault, but I finally understand why you were so hesitant to let me see your family. So this was the reason, right? Yesterday, your sister was asking me a lot of questions, and I thought it was strange. But I thought it was because we went to the same high school, so maybe she felt a sense of closeness. I never thought this would happen.
Yeah, my family is weird, so I only had minimal contact with them. Somehow, I had a feeling this was going to happen, so I didn't want to take you to my parents' house.
I see. That makes sense. Now I understand why you just wanted me to say hi to your parents and not get involved. If that's okay with you, let's just do so.
I'd rather you did.
Okay, I've already told my parents beforehand. I'll talk to them about what's happening now as well. So don't worry about anything, Ava.
Thank you. By the way, when did you exchange numbers with my mom?
While you weren't around, your mother asked me my number so that she could always be in touch with me for emergencies. Now that I think about it, she might have been looking for the timing when you weren't around.
I can't believe it. I don't want you getting another weird text like that. You can block Mom and Maya's numbers. I mean, I want you to block them.
Okay, I'll block them.
I'm so sorry I didn't see it coming. I'm so sorry.
I told you it's not something for you to apologize for. You actually told me we didn't need to visit them to tell them we were getting married. I was the one who forced you into this situation because I thought we should tell them in person.
I know, but...
Ava, we're going to be a married couple now. Let's cooperate with each other in everything. You don't have to apologize or feel sorry for me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Greg. Yes, we are going to be a married couple. From now on, let's talk about everything with each other and overcome difficulties together.
Yeah, I'd like that. Ava, help me.
What's wrong? What happened? Sorry, I was busy at work today and I'm still working. I'm in a meeting right now. so I can't answer the phone, but text me what happened.
Your sister somehow got into our house.
What? You're kidding. We locked the door, didn't we? How the hell did she get in?
I opened the fridge earlier and noticed there was no milk. So I went to the grocery store to get milk. I thought I locked the door, but I guess I wasn't paying attention and forgot to lock the door. I think that's when she got in.
Okay, so you forgot to lock the door, but still, this is creepy. The fact that Maya was able to sneak into our house when you were out, doesn't that mean she was watching nearby the whole time?
I think so.
So what's the situation now?
Well, I had a Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. tonight, so I thought I'd join from home. I was launching Zoom and getting ready. And then I was suddenly tapped on the shoulder from behind by someone. I turned around and saw your sister. There she was, staring at me, in her underwear. I panicked. I ran desperately to the bathroom, and here I am now asking for your help. I wonder what your sister is doing in our house right now. I'm scared what she's up to, but I'm even more scared to leave the bathroom. And she herself doesn't seem to realize it. But I was already on Zoom at the time. I was chatting with a few people when she tapped on my shoulder. So I think the people I was connected to at the time saw her in her underwear.
I can't believe it. It's so disgusting. I don't even want to think of her as my sister. Anyway, call the police now, Greg.
Are you sure? I wasn't sure whether to call the police or not because she's your sister. I didn't think it would be a good idea to call the police.
Whether she's a stranger or my sister, it doesn't matter. She broke into a residence and she was in her underwear. For her sake, it's not a good idea to coddle her.
All right, I'll call the police.
I'll be home as soon as possible.
No, I don't think you should come home now.
What? Why?
Your sister seems excited. She's making a sound like she's in a porno movie.
Huh? No way.
I don't want you to see your sister like that. I'll leave the rest to the police. I'll text you as soon as the police arrive, so don't worry.
Okay, I'll wait for your text. Oh man, I've had a hard time. You told Greg to call the police, didn't you? Greg didn't seem entirely unwilling, and you spoiled it. Wow, how can you take it in such a positive way? I'm impressed in a way. Thanks for the compliment. You don't even know I'm being sarcastic. Oh my god, I was really surprised. Greg must have been so embarrassed that he ran off to the bathroom. I was thinking about how I should treat him when he comes out. Then the police came out of nowhere. I was seen in my underwear by a police officer. It wasn't for show. It's Greg's privilege to see me naked. You know, you're trying so hard to get your hands on Greg. But Maya, you have a boyfriend to begin with. Are you breaking up with him? Nope. I'm into Greg now, but my boyfriend takes good care of me and he makes a lot of money. I'm not going to break up with him right now. Well, I'll break up with him when I'm ready to marry Greg. So he's a backup. Your boyfriend said he's breaking up with you. Huh? Cut the crap. You've only met him once. True, I've only met him once. Huh? Greg knows your boyfriend. You're kidding, right? They're business partners. 3 days ago, when you broke into our house, Greg was in front of the computer, right? He was, but so what? He had a meeting scheduled in a few minutes. And he was chatting with some of the members on Zoom. So what? That means you in your underwear was seen by some of the members. Greg said it was a big meeting, so there were already around 10 members online. What? No way! You already figured it out, didn't you? One of the members was your boyfriend. Poor guy. On a Zoom meeting, he was having a conversation with his business partners. Suddenly, a woman in her underwear appeared on the screen, and she turned out to be his girlfriend. If I were in his situation, I'd be so shocked I'd probably be bedridden. Oh crap, I didn't know. I didn't know is not an excuse. It's a criminal offense to enter someone's house without permission. Your boyfriend seemed very shocked at first, but then he started to think of you as a strange woman. He said he's breaking up with you. What? You mean I'm getting dumped? It's not just him. Greg also thinks you're really creepy. Creepy? That's ridiculous. I heard what you were doing. You've been having your boyfriend pay for everything and take care of you. And before you knew it, you quit your job. You've been telling him that you have no money and having him pay for everything. You had him do all that for you, and you're just going to move on to another guy? How can you do that? I guess you're being punished for what you did. Why should I be dumped by him? Damn it, I'll make Greg fall for me no matter what. That won't happen. Why not? You don't know that. I do know, because you have no way to contact Greg. What? What do you mean? Greg blocked your number, as you've probably already noticed. On top of that, we moved. Oh, really? To where? There's no way I'd tell you. I'll just tell you that it's a skyscraper condo somewhere. I wanted to live there once before we planned to have kids. That's not fair. I want to live in a skyscraper condo too. Why is Greg spending all those money on you? I knew you were misunderstanding. You seem to think you can beat me with ease. But let me tell you, I make as much money as Greg does. Huh? You? That's a lie. I would never lie about something like that. I started my own business a few years ago, and it's doing well. That's why I'm going to pay half the rent for the new house. If you stole Greg from me, can you manage to pay half the rent? Of course I can't pay. You know that. Oh, I have an idea. Hire me. You'd be glad to have me work for you, wouldn't you? Not at all. Why not? I'm thinking of cutting ties with you. What? Or rather, cutting ties with my family. I visited my parents' house to let them know about my marriage. And they support you for stealing my fiancé from me. They're not my family. And hiring you? Are you kidding me? You don't work. You're just fooling around. What good would someone like you do in our company? Above all, I don't trust people who would betray their own family without a second thought. No way. Sis, I'm sorry. I'll change my ways from now on. I have work to do. I'm busy. I'm blocking you now. Bye. Take care. You're kidding. Sis, what am I supposed to do? Greg filed a police report. Not only did he report the unauthorized entry into our house, he demanded compensation for ruining his important business meeting. The fact that Maya broke into our house without permission and exposed herself in her underwear was deemed to be equivalent to mental anguish. Maya had to pay more than $10,000 in fees. Of course, there was no way Maya had that much money. She had to borrow money from a not-so-good place to pay it. Now, Maya, who is saddled with the debt, is abused by her parents who loved her so much. That's all I heard about Maya. I don't know anything more than that, as I have already cut ties with my family. I recently got married to Greg. I feel that my bond with Greg has become stronger because of what Maya had done to us. I believe that he and I will be able to overcome anything together in the future. I am grateful to my ex-family for making me realize that.
Hey Claire, I hope you've made up your mind by now. Hello Mom. Made up my mind? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm talking about living together. I'm still in good health now, but it's been 3 years since my husband passed away. And I think it's a good idea to start living together as soon as possible. Living together? To be honest, I don't think it's possible for now. What? Why not? Kevin told me that you recently quit your part-time job. If you want to live with us, I think you will have to find a new job. Why do I have to work if I'm going to live with my son and his wife? My God! Look who's talking! How dare you talk to me like that when you are being fed by my son? You can't talk to me like that, okay? I'm working too. Oh, really? I know you are only working part-time. No, I work full-time. Whatever. Do you know that I quit my job because I was supposed to move in with you guys? What? You quit your job because of us? That's right. It takes an hour to get to my old part-time job from your house, so I had no choice but to quit. I'm sure there was a better way instead of quitting your job. I didn't agree about living together too. You didn't have to quit your job. Well, you can agree now to live together. I know it's hard to live together in your small apartment for now, so you should buy a house or condo soon, or move to a bigger apartment as soon as possible. Mom, please don't decide on your own. I need my own room, so we need at least 2 bedrooms, okay? I have not agreed to live with you. Oh, come on, Claire. I will talk to my son and ask him to arrange for the new house. So, you should start organizing your stuff, okay? That's too selfish, Mom. Mom, did you send a resignation letter to my workplace without my permission? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh, you really did it. Why would you do that? It caused a lot of trouble for me, you know? What do you mean? You were able to be a housewife because of me. You should be thanking me. Now, you will have to live with me. No, that resignation letter is invalid. Huh? Of course it is. I'm not the one who submitted the letter. I didn't know that until the manager told me about it. It's invalid now, but it caused a lot of trouble in the office, so please give me a break. Did you say I should be thanking you? Do you know what will happen if I quit my job? Oh dear, please calm down. You'll just have to find another job after we move to a new house. It may be difficult to find a full-time job, but there are plenty of part-time jobs out there. In the first place, you are working part-time for your pocket money, right? It will be a problem if you quit. Mom, please listen to me. I have to work full-time to make a living. I can't just find another job right after moving to a new place. Do you think we have a lot of savings or something? Huh? I've talked to Kevin about it many times, but he doesn't think of ways to earn more money. I want him to think more about our future and have a better job. If you want to live with us, that will be the first step. Oh Lord, Claire, I didn't know you were such a terrible spender. You're earning extra money from your part-time job, but you can even save up money? What kind of wife are you? Excuse me? Kevin's income should be enough to live on, but you're telling me it's not enough? Do you know how much money he earns? Of course I do. He's my son. Do you really think that with the amount of money, both of you and I can quit our jobs and live a normal life? Of course I do. If you stop your spending spree, it'll be fine. I'm not splurging, I'm saving money. I don't think you need to save money with his earnings. You are the one spending a lot of money and you want to blame it on Kevin? What a terrible wife you are. Mom, I think there's a misunderstanding. Do you really know how much money Kevin earns? I told you I know it. I heard it from him. Do you really think we can live in America with that amount of money? Not in a country where the cost of living is low? Are you really sure about your financial sense? Excuse me? How dare you say that? That will be you. I have common financial sense unlike you. Oh my goodness! I can't believe you. I will talk to my son about it. Oh, by the way, Kevin has been at your house, right? He hasn't been back for days now. Yes, I know. I'm the one who asked him to stay here. Oh, okay. But why he doesn't reply to me? Because I don't want you to interfere with our discussion about living together. Mom, you can't do that. If I keep listening to your stupid opinion, we won't be able to do this as soon as possible. I will contact you once everything is finalized. After that, just shut your mouth and follow our decision. Mom, please listen to me. Once we start living together, I will put a lot of effort into educating you to be a good wife. So, be prepared. Hey sis, how have you been? There's something that I need to check. Hello Phil, what's up? I just came back home after 2 weeks. and I think someone stole something in my house. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean that some things were stolen? I don't understand what's happening too. I temporarily came back home this weekend to clean my house, and I noticed my house looks like someone is living here. What? You should call the police. Yeah, I was about to do that. But when I asked my neighbors, they said that someone had moved in a week ago, and your husband and his mom introduced themselves as the new house owners. What? I know it sounds crazy. I thought I should check with you before I call the police. I think you have my spare house key, so do you know anything about this? Oh my god, hold on a sec. Sorry, I think they really did it. What happened? What do you mean they did it? The key I left in the safe is missing. Only Kevin and I know the code for the safe. So Kevin must have taken it out. He must have stolen the key and moved in with his mother. How insane they are! So you are not the one who allowed them to live in my house, right? Of course not. Then I'm a little relieved. But I'm still totally confused. How in the world did this happen? Actually, Mom has been pushing us to move in together. I told her that if she wants to move in, she would need to continue working. She told me that she had already quit her part-time job because she thought she didn't have to work if we were going to live together. What? You told me before that you are working full-time now, and your husband is mostly dependent on your salary. And now your mom, who doesn't have a job, is moving in with you. That's a tough situation. I tried to explain to her, but I think there's a huge misunderstanding between us. On top of that, Kevin keeps going to his mom's house and ignoring my texts, so I wasn't able to talk to him for a long time. She also wants us to move out of our current apartment to live with her. We cannot afford it. And when I refused, I think she just moved into your house. What you're saying is, to convince you, she came up with the crazy idea of moving into my house. So you will have no choice but to agree in living with your husband's mom. They knew that I work mostly in the countryside and don't go back home so often. That's probably what happened. Sorry, Phil. I had no idea that they would do this. I didn't think that they'd be that insane. It's not your fault, sis. So, what am I supposed to do? Where are you staying now? At my friend's place. So don't worry about me. Okay, I will call Mom now. I don't know if she'll listen to me, but depending on what they say, it could get worse. Mom, I heard that you got a new place. Can you tell me where did you move?
Oh, hello, Claire. I was just about to call you. Since you're so insane and stubborn, I moved out before you did.
I see. And Kevin helped you to move into a new place.
Yes. It's your fault that we had to do this way.
What makes it's my fault? Maybe you are just being selfish, Mom.
Oh my gosh! What's with that attitude? If you continue to be selfish, Kevin will have to consider divorce.
I don't remember doing anything wrong that will lead to a divorce. Can you please stop saying all these selfish things to me?
You are the selfish one. That's enough. How could you talk to me like that when you are being fed by my son?
Huh? Do you really think he earns that much? Are you serious?
Are you saying I'm lying? He doesn't need a wife who doesn't take care of her husband who makes $5,000 a month.
$5,000?
Yes, he earns that much and you go on a spending spree with that money. We don't need a terrible wife like you. He should be divorcing you. If you don't want my son to leave you, do whatever I said. Get down on your knees and agree to live with me. Then, I will tell you where we moved.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, do it now.
No, I won't do it.
Huh?
There's no reason for me to do that.
Claire, you really are stubborn. So you don't care if my son divorces you.
Yes, I'm tired of it. I'm fine with that. I'm tired of you and Kevin.
Oh, Lord, how could you say that? You are the one who is being fed by Kevin.
No, I am the one providing for him.
Huh?
I'm fine divorcing my husband who only makes $500 a month.
$500?
Yes, he only makes that much. He only works for a part-time job.
What? Stop lying. He makes $5,000 a month.
Where did you get that number, Mom?
I asked my son. When I asked him about his monthly income, he said 5 using his hand.
So he didn't actually say $5,000. You just misunderstood on your own.
What?
I guess it's unbelievable that your son only makes $500. But it's true, Mom. And yet you look down on me and you were selfish all the time. I don't need a husband like that anymore.
Oh yeah? I don't want a lying wife either.
Okay, Mom. I will divorce him. I don't care what will happen to both of you. I will never forgive you.
Whatever, Claire. You are the one who's a liar and works part-time. I don't care if you can make a living. Well then, my loving son and I will live happily together in a new house.
No, you can't. The house will be returned to its real owner.
What? Return it? The real owner? Claire? What's going on here? Your brother came and told us to get out of this house. He's throwing our stuff outside. Why is he being so violent? Make him stop, please.
Oh, there you go.
What the hell is this?
The place that you're staying is my brother's place.
What?
My brother, Phil, had a dream to own a house from an early age. He had been working hard since he was a student. And he got his own house at the age of 26. That's the house that you and Kevin moved into.
What are you talking about? It's Kevin's house, Claire. Kevin bought it for me to live together.
Do you think someone who only makes $500 a month can buy a house? Kevin just took the spare key without my brother's permission. When Phil finally decided to live there, he was transferred to a local branch office for 3 years. While he was away, I took care of the spare key.
What?
I don't know what Kevin said to you, but my brother told me everything. When he came back home to clean the house, he found out that someone else took his place. Of course, he will ask you to get out of his own house.
Oh my god! What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you just leave? It's not your house. You can just hide in there.
How about you tell your brother that he should give this house to me and Kevin right now?
What? Are you stupid?
You're the stupid one. I am the mother-in-law. Your brother should listen to me. How could he kick out of his mother-in-law like this? And you too, disrespecting me all the time. Who do you think you are?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother-in-law? I don't consider you as my mother-in-law anymore.
What?
I told you I'm divorcing Kevin. I already submitted the divorce papers.
You did? How could you do that without telling Kevin? It's invalid. You are crazy.
It's valid. The documents were properly accepted, and I didn't do anything wrong at all. And Kevin was being prepared about this too.
What do you mean?
Do you know that 6 months ago, he resigned from the company without telling me?
What?
Since then, I was working full-time. I thought he would look for a new job while doing his part-time job. But even after a month had passed, he didn't start doing the job hunting seriously. He just does a short-term job or a day job whenever he wanted. Or most of the time, he is just lazy around. So I came up with an idea. I asked him to make a promise. If he don't find a new real job within 5 months, we will get a divorce. Then 5 months have already passed, so we're officially getting a divorce. What? So what you were saying was all true? I can't believe it! Well, it's a day job, so the monthly salary changes every time. I would say the maximum was $500. Why don't you ask your son about it? You should talk to him, not just assume. Anyways, I have no further interest in your son's financial situation. What? Oh, also, my brother has called the police. The police? Of course. What you're doing right now is an intrusion into someone's private property. Please get out of my brother's house as soon as possible. That's all I have to say. Claire, listen to me. Goodbye. How is it going since then, sis? Is everything going well? Yes, it's going well. I've decided where I'm going to move to. So I guess the first thing to do is to pack. I'm sorry for all the trouble, Phil. No, it's not your fault. I'm fine. So, what are you going to do with that house? I'm sorry again for what happened. No worries. I wanted to talk about that too. The price of land in that area has skyrocketed, and I've been able to sell double the price I paid for it. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I'm so glad about it. I'm also thinking about getting a new job. I wasn't sure what would happen then, but it looks like things are going to turn out better in the end. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to sell that house that much. Me too. I know you're starting from scratch. Good luck to you. Thank you. I'll come visit you at your new place when I have free time. See you soon. Okay, Phil. See you. Kevin and his mom were taken by police after that conversation. Then his uncle came to pick them up and took them home. It seems that Kevin lied to his mom by telling her that he had bought a house. They had a big fight every day because of her stupid misunderstanding about his salary. The uncle got furious and Kevin got scolded to find a real job. Since then, he finally started looking for a job. I heard that job hunting has been very difficult, and both of them have lost a lot of weight due to the stress. They don't seem to have the time to mess with me, which has brought peace to my life. Luckily, I got a promotion right after what happened. A new chapter in my life begins now.
Excuse me, Carrie? Carrie? Why aren't you at your desk? I have an urgent task for you and you are out of office. This is unbelievable. Huh? Oh, this is Linda from sales? How are you doing, Linda? Get back here as soon as you can. It's almost COB. Why are you slacking off? You're 7 years older than me. It's embarrassing. Sorry, I'm out shopping right now. Huh? Shopping? We're having a barbecue tomorrow at the office. We're buying food for it. Oh, the barbecue that Mark is hosting. The big boss, huh? I like him. He's good looking, only 32, and he's a nice guy who treats his employees well. I wonder if he has a girlfriend. Hey, what do you think? Hey, Linda, I thought you had something urgent for me. Huh? Oh, that's right. I should be back in about 30 minutes. Please leave a memo with the necessary information on my desk. If there is anything I don't understand, I will ask. Got it. Linda, where are you? The deadline for the task you left me is today. Yep, that's why I said it was urgent. It looks like something that could have been handled a month ago. Why are we doing it now? There's a lot going on over here. The only reason that you can put food on the table is the sales department's hard work. Don't argue with me, just get it done. I am free right now, so I'll take care of it, but please be careful next time. Yes, of course. Speaking of which, have you finished shopping for tomorrow's barbecue yet? What? Yes, I did. I'm in the middle of putting the items in the fridge right now, but I have other employees working on it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hey, I heard you're free to wear whatever you want, so I'm thinking of wearing a cute dress to win Mark's heart. What about you, Carrie? It's a barbecue, so I think I'll wear something that's easy to move around in and won't get dirty. Lol. I guess that's all office workers know how to wear anyways. Especially basic old ladies like you. Lol. JK. I'm done. I hope so. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up our task. Leave the printout on my desk when you're done. Oh no, Carrie. I don't care that you're a basic old lady. What's with the jeans and hoodie? The boss is hosting a barbecue today, you know? This is your chance to impress your handsome young president. You don't know how to get a man's attention. Oh, look who's an expert. You'll get dirty while grilling meat and washing dishes. That's why sensible people don't wear dresses to work barbecue. You don't get it. An event like today is a rare chance to get to know the president. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, I get it. You're dressed like that because you know your role. My role? Yes. A secretary is just a company maid. So that makes you the waiter at today's barbecue, right? Well, General Affairs does take care of the events Mark hosts. But come on, a waiter? Oh, sorry. Then you'll be my exclusive meat cook. What? There's only so much a waitress can do. A waitress has to take care of the employees and entertain them. So you'd better listen to my orders. Cook your own meat. Huh? I'm going to refill the drinks, if you'll excuse me. Huh? Hey, you're my personal waiter. Don't ignore me. Hurry up and come over here and grill my meat. Carrie, why are you chatting with the boss behind my back? You're just a clerk. You should know your place. Don't you dare flirt with the president. I'm the only one who can deal with the president. I'm in sales. We are the top department. We had a moment earlier when I offered him a glass of wine. I almost have him, so don't mess this up for me. And stay out of my way. Haha, nice touch. How does it feel to have beer poured over your head? Stop! You're the one who did it. That's what happens when you're just an office clerk trying to impress the boss. I was just talking to the president because he asked me to. Oh, I bet. Come on, get back to being my personal waiter. I've already blessed you with beer. Go back to grilling meat for me. I'm going to go change. Huh? It won't make any difference if you change your clothes. I'll catch a cold if I don't. Oh, by the way, the boss said he had a surprise announcement at the end of the barbecue. Maybe he will profess his love for me? He probably liked it when I poured a beer on your head. Yay, I'm going to be the princess of the ball. Oh, there's some meat on the grill. I'll eat it while I still can. Oh, that's right. After the announcement, I could bring the beautifully cooked meal to the president and say, I grilled it myself. And then we'll make out in front of everyone. That can't be allowed. Oh, this meat is great. What the hell was that surprise? The boss said he's going to introduce his fiancée? So we're going straight to the engagement? Not what I expected, but I can get used to the idea. What's Carrie doing? The engagement announcement wasn't supposed to be for 2 more months. Huh? But you've been after Mark so blatantly. So what? There's no one more qualified to be the boss's wife than I am. You know Mark is a recovering alcoholic? What? He told you he wasn't drinking, but you insisted. While Mark was out of the room, you poured alcohol into his coffee without permission. If I hadn't noticed, he would have drunk it and been carried off the wagon. What? Wasn't that wine in that cup? I told you he can't drink, so we know it wasn't wine. I thought you were just embarrassed by my pouring. I felt your behavior put Mark in danger. And pouring beer on my head? That was too far. So we announced our engagement early. What a joke! How can a secretary marry the president of the company? You're basically a maid doing jobs anyone could do. I've known Mark since I was a child, and we've been dating since we were 20 years old. What? We used to work for different companies. When Mark decided to take over his grandfather's company, I thought a wife ought to know something about her husband's company, so I came here with him. Well, if you're just a secretary, it's easy to change jobs, isn't it? Linda, you don't understand how hard it is to be a secretary, and seem to look down on me. And I don't really need that from one of the lowest performing people in sales. Whatever. If Mark is taken, I'll just go to the next one. The next one? The executive director's son. He's the president of the venture business. The executive director's son. He's a ball buster. Yeah, I don't think so. What? Why not? Remember eating all the meat that someone else was grilling? What's wrong with eating meat that's already cooked? That meat was being grilled by the executive director's son. Huh? It was a family barbecue, so the executive director's son was there too. He said, I was supposed to cook for myself, but there was a woman who was eating the meat as fast as I grilled it. She was wearing this prissy dress that did not belong at a barbecue. Who do you think he was talking about? I don't know. I wouldn't be worrying about an engagement right now if I were you. Hey, why am I being fired? I didn't do anything to get fired. It's the company's decision, not mine. Maybe you told the boss something. I wouldn't let my personal feelings affect work. But, I mean, your behavior at the barbecue certainly triggered it. What do you mean? First of all, you snuck alcohol into the cup of the president, who is a recovering alcoholic. Second, you poured beer on my head. Also, you ignored common courtesy and stole food others cooked. From this situation, it was suggested that there may be other victims of your behavior, and the internal compliance staff investigated. What? Investigation? Let me explain. I am also a member of the compliance department and the person in charge of this case. And then the questions started popping up. At a party in a department, you encouraged an 18-year-old employee to drink alcohol. Then you made fun of them for not drinking. Let's see. There is trying to steal another employee's sales results. And, of course, there were many other minor complaints that kept coming up. I have complaints? For some reason, it had not come up until now. But adding them all up, they were quite severe. You've also been causing trouble for business partners, and that's what I know. No way. Sorry about that. This was explained to you when you were fired, wasn't it? Yes. You should really try respecting others. It's a pretty basic life skill. Now, if you'll excuse me. How did someone like Linda end up in the sales, which is the top department? I've been wondering. I heard that the former sales manager had a connection who owed her a favor and couldn't turn her down. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Besides from pouring beer on me, Linda really provided very little for the company. Apparently, a damage report was filed in connection with an 18-year-old employee. I talked to Mark and decided to give priority to that case. After that, Linda was saddled with a large amount of debt, either as a settlement or as a consolation payment. Now, to repay her debts, she is working a series of grueling jobs. She is now living in extreme poverty, complaining, "Why me?"
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.